What's up everybody, Bay here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the B-170 Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos. So today we're going to be taking a look at the B-170 Random Booster Volume 21. So today we're only going to be taking a look at two of the Beyblades in this set, Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos, the prize bays. So for those of you wondering, a random booster is a set that has 8 Beyblades, and each booster comes with one of the 8, so it's a random booster. Today we're going to be taking a look at the prize bays, Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos. So first, before we look at those two, let's take a look at the box. So on the top right corner, we see this is a Takara Tomy product, the Super King series. On this side, we see little bits of logos. Balance type, that is for Death Diabolos and Abyss. They are balance type Beyblades. Balance logo, burst, right spin, and Super King sparking. On this side, we see the Diabolos chips gimmick. So the Diabolos chip and the rings that go with it are new to this set, so the layers are new, that's why they're the prize bays. So the Diabolos chip is dual spin and can go with right rings and left rings. So that's what we're seeing right there. On the back, we see the stats about the Beyblades and parts. So on the top of it, we see sort of the Super King chassis system. We have single chassis which can take discs and double chassis which take the place of discs. And on the top, we see the stats of Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos. We also see on this side all the new parts in this set. The Diabolos chip, which is dual spin, is new to this set. The Death Ring and the Abyss Ring. And over here we see all 8 of the Beyblades that you can get in this set, what types they are, what spin direction, and the parts they come with. Now today we are only taking a look at Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos, but I will be going over the rest of the Beyblades in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But now that we looked at the box, let's take Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos out and see what they are like. Alright, so we have both Beyblades out of their packaging. So with what the Beyblades came with, they each came with an instructions paper. So the instructions pretty much show you how to put the stickers on, where they go, how the Beyblade works, how to launch a Beyblade, how battles work. It just pretty much informs you on the Beyblade itself and what Beyblade is. And they also come with their stickers sheet. And we already did put the stickers on, and here it is. And it's surprisingly super simple, only a handful of stickers to add on. It's really simple compared to those other Beyblades with stickers all over them. So this was really nice to add the stickers to. So we have Death Diabolos, 4-turn merge dash. Over here we have Abyss Diabolos, 5 fusion dash. So first we're going to take a look at Death Diabolos, then Abyss Diabolos. So first off, let's take a look at the driver. So the driver is merge dash. Merge dash is a balance type driver. Dash means the spring is tighter, which makes clicks tighter. And it has rubber and plastic, so it's a balance type driver because when it lands on that plastic tip, it's calm, and when it goes against the rubber, it's aggressive. So that's how it's a balance type driver. We have 5 turn as the disc. The turn frame is a nice purple color, and what the turn frame's gimmick is you can flip it and still put it on the Beyblade and change its blade direction. And then we have the 4 disc. And the 4 disc is nothing too special, just a disc right there. So 4-turn merge. Now the layer. So we have Death Diabolos 1D. So it's a single chassis, so that's why it has a disc. So the single chassis is a red recolor version of the LR 1D chassis. So there it is right there. And the layer itself, Death Diabolos. Now, Death Diabolos is meant to resemble Venom Diabolos, and it does pretty good at that. So the ring, the Death Ring is right spin and right chip only, and the ring itself looks really nice. It does have a purple plastic around it that sort of adds some blades to it, and that just adds to its attack. And how the Death Ring attacks is with an upper attack. You can see the blades go upward. Death Diabolos' attack is mainly focused on upper attack. So that's the Death Ring. Looks really nice, and you can see where the stickers go. Really simple right there above the little screws it has. And over here we have the Diabolos chip. We're going to be taking a look at its gimmick. But one thing I did forget to mention is the Diabolos chip does have metal on it, which is really awesome. It's a dual spin chip with metal. So The little blue part right there is metal, and the dual spin chip on the back, you can see right here, you can see an L and an R, and you just pretty much turn this to what spin direction you want it. And one thing that is cool is on the front of it, depending on how you change its mode, the chip will change its look as well. So that's really cool how they did that. And I'm not sure if they had to do that or they just chose to, but that looks really nice. So we have it on left, let's put it back to right, and put it back on the death ring. So this is how they do the dual spin chip, which is really smart and really cool. So that's Death Diabolos, 1 defense, 4 turn merge dash. And its clicks are pretty good. Not the best because it's a single chassis, but it's still pretty good. So now let's take a look at Abyss Diabolos. So first, the driver. The driver is Fusion Dash. It's a nice crystal looking Fusion Dash. It's white with little sparkles, and dash once again means the spring's stronger. And the Fusion driver is pretty good. You can see the little dot right there. It's not completely flat, and that's how it's also a balance type driver. And we also have the 5 disc. Now surprisingly, this did not come with a frame. Death Diabolos did, but Abyss does not get a frame. So it just doesn't have a frame. And over here we have Abyss Diabolos 1S. So it comes with a single chassis as well, and it's the 1S chassis. This is also an LR chassis, and it's 1 stamina. And I really like its purple recolor as well, red and purple. Those recolors just look really nice. And over here we have the Abyss ring and Diabolos chip. So the Abyss ring is left spin. Looking at it, it also has that purple plastic around it, and its blades aren't really an upper attack. It's more focused on a smash attack, direct attacks. So the Abyss ring and Death ring are pretty different in their own ways, even though they look really similar. One's left and has a smash attack, one's right and has a upper attack. So the Abyss ring is really cool. It does resemble the Erase ring a lot, and I like how they made it look like Venom in Erase instead of Master Diabolos. So that's really cool what they did with it. And we also have the white Diabolos chip. I like how the Abyss ring gets its own chip. And we also change its spin direction. Same gimmick, also has metal, and I like its white design. So let's put the chip back on and put the Beyblade all together. Putting it here. The disc and the driver. So it is left spin. And putting it together, and that's Abyss Diabolos and Death Diabolos. So one thing I did want to mention is I don't think these Beyblades will show up in the anime at all, because if you think about it, Lord Spriggan with the GT Lord Spriggan, that didn't show up in the anime, and this one, Delta wasn't in that Twitter event where you retweet it and they show you a blader that's going to come. So I think this is just like Lord Spriggan. They won't show up in the anime, sadly. But it's still great to get a Death Diabolos and an Abyss Diabolos. And we do have Venom Diabolos right here and the Erase ring right there, so that's the comparison. And we also have Master Diabolos, but there's really no point in showing it because they look nothing alike. It's just, yeah, nothing alike. Master Diabolos has the flippable ring while these two don't. It'd be cool if they did, but surprisingly, no. But it's fine because we get 2 rings, 2 chips, and it's really awesome. So this random booster, these are the 2 prize bays, and overall they look awesome, and we're going to go to the Basic Tomy Stadium now to test them out. Alright, so here we are at the Basic Tomy Stadium. We're going to be test launching Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos. First up, Death Diabolos. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so you can see the aggressiveness of Death Diabolos' merge dash driver, and then it gets a little calmer when it balances itself on the tip. So just seeing it move, it's pretty good. Not the best driver for Death Diabolos, but that was Death Diabolos. Now let's try Abyss Diabolos. Left spin, ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, this one's a little more calmer. And all it's going to do is stay in the center till it runs out of stamina. So now that we've test launched them, let's do some battles. And the first battle we will do is Death Diabolos going up against Abyss Diabolos. So both of them will battle each other. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Death Diabolos goes, deals a lot of attacks. Abyss Diabolos a little wobbly now. Going down to stamina. Ooh, but Abyss Diabolos survives longer. So 1 point to Abyss Diabolos. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Ooh, with a fierce clash, both Beyblades are sent into the pockets. So no points awarded for that battle. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Alright, so both Beyblades dealing lots of attacks back and forth at each other. Death Diabolos seems a little wobbly. That merge dash driver does run out of stamina quickly. And so is Abyss Diabolos unbalanced. Ooh, Death Diabolos gets that barely with a survivor finish, so both Beyblades have 1 point each. We'll call that a battle. So that was both of them going against each other. Now let's try Abyss Diabolos going up against some right and left Beyblades. Alright, so Abyss Diabolos will be going up against Naked Spriggan. Let's see how this goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Ooh, dealt a few attacks, but then was sent into the pockets. Now Abyss is going to go against Brave Valkyrie. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Alright, both Beyblades going around the stadium. Abyss being thrown around. Ooh, that was a good attack right there. Abyss Diabolos is pretty wobbly. It seems it's going down to stamina. Ooh, Abyss was unable to survive longer than Brave Valkyrie. Now we're going to try Death Diabolos. Alright, and the first opponent Death Diabolos is going to go against is Rage Longinus. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Battle starts with lots of good attacks. Both Beyblades did scrape and are pretty wobbly now, going down to stamina. Ooh, scraping on that turn frame runs out of stamina. Rage Longinus wins 1 point. And now Death Diabolos will be going up against Super Hyperion. Ready, 3, 2, 1, rip. Ooh, both Beyblades going around the ring of the stadium. Ooh, Death Diabolos hit into the pocket. So those were the battles. Both Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos really didn't win any battles. Their stock combo, from what I'm seeing, is not that good. Other combos should definitely help how they are set up. The Diabolos chip definitely is a great addition to all the parts that we have, and they are available for CBTs and Beat the Bay, so I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, what combos you do with them. And that's Death Diabolos and Abyss Diabolos of the B-170 Random Booster Volume 21. Let me know down below which of the two is your favorite, Death Diabolos or Abyss Diabolos. But that's all we have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching Way of the Bay.